And as we start the weekend here on this Friday night, 2K Sports welcoming you to NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Taking a look at Houston. Here's Van Vliet. Drives to the hoop. It's blocked. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Portis. Here's Green. Knocks it loose. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Miami Heat. Butler attacking. Pass to Van Vliet. Some veterans on these teams, Clark. What are you looking for and how that will impact the game?
Well, Kevin, you know, when you've got experienced players on the court, then you typically have a composed team. And that means that you won't see either team really get rattled. And I think because both teams have great experience, we're going to have a hard-fought, competitive matchup where neither team really is flustered at all.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. And it's Green slamming it down.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Now here's Butler. Kept alive. Adebayo misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that layup.
Outside, Green. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Adebayo.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. The guy is a hard worker. And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Here's Murray. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him. And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
Snatched up.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here is Lowry, following the basket by Bam Adebayo. Here's Lowry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hits the three-point bomb.
Lowry showing you the veteran smarts there, able to sniff out when the D has overcommitted and taking advantage.
Pass to Hero. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
There's Hero with the three. The kick outside to Butler. He takes it in. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Hey, got it like that aggressiveness of Butler. I mean, slicing inside and finishing with the dunk. Come on now. That's well done.
Now here is Lowry. No points in the game yet for him. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Heat.
Shooting for Houston. You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Hero. Adebayo the screen. Here's Van Vliet. Adebayo with the bucket. Adebayo's got 6 points.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Rubio with it. And there's the try. And he jams it with authority.
And right there, Rubio doing what he does. Seeing the floor, exploring the defense, finding the open man, and getting him the ball.
Pass to Hero. Fires the three. Adebayo. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Oh, high effort play by Hero. Running the floor to finish the fast break strong.
That will count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Heat lead by 1.
For the Miami Heat, Spencer. All right.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Bryant, and Bryant slams it in.
Guys, you know it. Timing can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. That time, Rubio precise hitting the roll.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers. And an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. To the wing right side. In the corner, Tate with it. 6 to shoot. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley-Stein, a presence defensively.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can do it. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
Great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. So it's both teams making substitutions here. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Green, and that one good. Green's got his third basket of the night right there. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Back to Dunn. Right side, Butler puts it up from 12. Another shot. Paulie stopped. Got a hand on it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis.
Substitutions for your Heat.
Shot clock at 6. Van Vliet with it. Lowry picks him up. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Houston leading by 4. Pass to Lowry. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
You rarely see him missing dunk, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the Rockets.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate, he leads by example, and always vocal.
And Green slams it in.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Hero on the wing. Miami no good on that time either. When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero, the best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion, and guys feed off his energy.
Over in the corner, Reddish. For 3, hands it from downtown. He's got 10. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Houston.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half.
You know, Jimmy's really a great playmaker from the wing spot, and I think at times Butler can play point forward.
Green. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Butler. Back to Hero. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Murray. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And stolen by Murray. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Adebayo's running. Hero from long range. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. And here is Green. Going inside.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up.
And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back to the action after this word. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Now Rubio Still looking for his first bucket in this one. There's a screen. Ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Butler. Shoots. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Ricky Rubio picks one up.
An outstanding athlete for a player of his huge build. Adebayo will bang and bump with the best of them.
And Adebayo drops them both. Rockets leading by 4. Now here's Rubio. Pass to Monk. The 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Rubio. Monk's got his first 3 points of the game. Butler on the way. Into the lane. Here's Adebayo. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And stolen by Cauley Stein. Over in the corner, Hero. That's tipped. Rubio with it. Butler covering. Pass to Rubio. Rocket 6. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Deflects the pass. And Adebayo throws it down.
Man, terrific to see Adebayo putting up big numbers. He's continuing to grow as a scorer.
Rubio outside. Pass to Monk. No good on that one. Well, he go the other way with it. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Yes, that goes in. Heroes got his second basket of the game.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Here's Rubio. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Houston needs to get a shot. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot before second violation.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Down low. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Green with the ball. 11 points in the game. Driving in.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slash. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Miami trailing. Cauley Stein goes in. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Cauley Stein, a tremendous athlete and a dynamic finisher.
That's his first.
The Heat making a switch here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stop.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
High post Cousins. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. And the Heat lead by 2.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Dunn outside. Screen by Cousins. Dunn attacking. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second personal foul.
You know, when you watch Chris Dunn, and I watched him a lot in college, there's a certain fearlessness that comes through. I mean, this guy is confident and hungry, and this time he got himself a trip to the line because of it.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Outside, Green. No good from outside. And we've reached the end of the third. Heat out front, leading by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here at FTX Arena.
Your Miami Heat Panthers. It's the 4th.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And here is Dunn with the drive. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Green draws the double. And he drives in. Here's Portis. They get it again. Over in the corner, Green. Goes up again. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you could ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he plays with no fear, and he certainly knows how to put the ball in the basket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
Thank you, David. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Heat. The lead is 2. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed hoops. And they're really looking strong here.
Poked away and stolen by Butler. Here's Murray. It's rebounded by Portis.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Outside, Green. 6 on the shot clock. Over in the corner, Reddish. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Murray. It's stolen by Reddish. Here's Green to take the lead. Tries again. And the layup is up and in.
Jalen Green.
Green's got 19 points. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Houston?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are result of that aggressiveness.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Back to Butler. In the corner, Murray with it. Shoots over Portis. Got a piece of it. Shot to stop the run. It's deflected. They recover it. 2 on the clock. Shots good by Hero.
A dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feet.
Green with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. Outside Portis. Green deciding where to go with it. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
Houston ball. Now in the game, Willie Cauley-Stein.
Puts it up off the inbound. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. .110 left to play here in the fourth. And Van Vliet, here we go. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Here's Van Vliet. Adebayo the screen. Takes it inside. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called for over the back.
Yeah, I agree. And you've got to have a sense of when you're not going to be able to get to the ball. That just wasn't a smart foul.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Now Green. There's 31 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Pass to Adebayo. All alone. That shot, no good.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it. 2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
And stolen by Portis. Back to Green. So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W.
Me. Someone was always standing behind me to curb me. I'm off where that curb be. Memory serves me.
I've been ballin' since the 4th grade. Football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep in the... Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting the... My auntie was getting the education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I'm digging your, she digging me too. We digging each other, the shovel and crew. Prefer to see you and your friend and playing it smooth, breaking the rules, keeping it player the way that I move. I'm too groovy, don't knock on my groove. You used to with you stepped on my shoes. I got set the charter for breaking the rules. Now I'm a little smarter, I'm keeping it cool. You used to if you stepped on my shoes. Got set the charter for breaking the rules. Now I'm a little smarter, I'm keeping it cool. But I've been ballin' since the 4th grade. Football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep in the Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that work in. My auntie was getting that education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I that money a couple times. I ran through that bag and won't left a dime. The first claiming they here for the ride was really the first ready to slide. I take it to stride. This big trilly on foolish pride. Crossing me never ever ever gonna slide. You might as well brain cells just like fish they for a real long time. 2020 my year, my star gon' shine by the time you know that gon' be blind. But I've been ballin' since the 4th grade. Football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that work in. My auntie was getting an education.